Would you all please be seated? Today, we are a part of the first week of the second century at Appleby. There are not many places, and let alone schools, that have celebrated 100+ years of history. This puts our school in a very special category. So what creates such a long history? Well, besides being in a great location and being a great school, our history is shaped and created by our memories. That is why the memories that you will capture from this year are going to be so valuable to you and also meaningful to the beginning of the next 100 years at this school. Memories of accomplishments, fun with friends, moments in time, athletic achievements, and occasionally things you would like to forget. But all of this is going to be a part of your personal memory bank and a part of the history of Appleby forever. You only have to walk into the dining hall, the arena, or take a visit to the archives in order to appreciate the importance of our memories. You can see the pictures of sports teams, friends laughing at lunch, studying together, eating together, and all of the students and teachers and volunteers that have shaped Appleby into what it is today. Oscar Wilde said it best: "Memory is the diary that we all carry about with us." My memories have always been really important to me. I like being able to look back on my years at Appleby and think of all the things that have brought me to this moment. My memories are like smells or songs that bring me back to a moment in time. I think they're important to us because they bring a sense of belonging, of accomplishment, and sometimes things that we wish could have turned out better. We all have some bad memories, and sometimes those stay with us as well. Nevertheless, I believe that most often, memories bring us happiness. Because when it all comes down to it, it will depend on what we choose to focus on. People choose to remember things in different ways. My sister always says to me, "Alex, you are one box of stuff away from being on an episode of Hoarders." Now, before you start thinking of what my boarding room must look like, let me just say that it's not that bad. Yes, I like to keep things, but I promise it's only within reason and for a reason. Keeping little things from places I've been or things that I've done are my way of remembering and keeping a hold of memories. Some of the strangest things you'll find in my bedroom are a spoon from a Dairy Queen and a book full of ticket stubs. I found the spoon in the bottom of my bag when I got back from a service trip to Tibet. And it reminds me not only of coming across a Dairy Queen, but of the experiences I had there, and most importantly, the people that I was with. The tickets that I have are from movies, events, and concerts that I've been to where I remember having a really great time with friends and family. And speaking of family, I did just want to say happy birthday to my mom. Happy birthday, and I love you. Anyways, I always have a stack of diaries that I keep in my room. I've kept it since grade 4. And when I read back on them, I think, wow, I was really weird. A lot of the things in my room are reminders of my life here at Appleby. I have the gold medal from our victory in the field hockey championships last year. That reminds me of my teammates and of how hard we worked to achieve that goal. I have an Appleby flag that I got in grade 7, and that reminds me of my first homecoming, when I was very proud to wave it around. These items will always hold these memories for me, especially once I've graduated. However, graduation's in the future. Let's go back in time when I started here in grade 7. I remember coming into the chapel for the first time, and I remember the smell of the chapel. I remember exactly where I sat on my first day in chapel. It was right over there, and I was about to receive my first Appleby tie. I also remember the first hymn that I ever sang here, "Morning Has Broken." On my first day here at Appleby, I got completely lost. I roamed around the campus and was about half an hour late for my first class. I remember that quite clearly, but like Mr. Van Nostrand said on Monday about acts of kindness, the thing that I remember most about that experience was the person who helped me find my way. I also have memories of my home form in grade 7, wondering who my advisor would be in grade 9, and who would be in my classes each year. You all have and will continue to create your own memories while here at Appleby. They will be an important part of your history and also an important part to the start of the next 100 years at this school. You'll find them in the things you touch, the things you smell, the things you see, the things you feel, and the things you do. There'll be funny memories, thoughtful memories, memories with friends and teachers. Most will be happy, and there will be things you wish you could erase. However, it's all a part of your experience at Appleby, and it's something that you'll carry for the rest of your life. Before the school year started, I met with our new principal, Mr. Van Nostrand, to talk about the upcoming year. I shared some of my ideas, and he shared his, but what we both seemed to really agree on was that we wanted to focus on building upon a dynamic and healthy school culture. My biggest role this year, in my mind, is to speak on behalf of the student body. I want to make sure that you all have a memorable year in a place where you feel comfortable to experience all that you want to experience, speak your mind, and have fun. However, this environment that I'm talking about cannot, by any means, be done by 2 people. It has to involve the entire Appleby community, faculty included, to maintain and nurture our school culture. So show your school spirit. Say hi to people in the halls. Hold doors for people and cheer on your friends at their sports games. Also, most importantly, become a part of someone else's memory by committing that random act of kindness. Come and talk to me about things you'd like to see happening at this school, because I want this year to be a year that everyone looks back on and says, wow, now that was a great year for Appleby College. In saying that, take this year as an opportunity to create some great memories. It is up to you to make the most of your year. To the senior twos, it's our last year. Make it mean something when you look back on it. To those of you just starting here at Appleby, get out there and experience everything you can. To all returning students, you know how many things there are to do at Appleby and the opportunities that are here. But that won't mean anything unless you take advantage of it. You hear this all the time here, but it's so true. Go out of your comfort zone. Go out for a team. Meet new friends. Study hard, but have fun. Sign up for something you haven't tried before. Go all out on Spirit Days. You all have some diem to carpe, and Appleby is a wonderful place to do that. Now I'm going to finish up by ending with one of my favorite quotes said by an anonymous author. In the end, all that really matters isn't the things you did, but what its effects are today. Not the knowledge you have learned, but how you applied it. Not the words that were said, but how they made you feel. And most of all, not the moment of occurrence, but how it's now just a part of our memory. Every day, we make memories. Let's paint lives with happy ones. I wish everyone an absolutely wonderful year, full of fun, enthusiasm, and of course, happy memories. Now would you all please stand for hymn 3, Morning Has Broken.